Hey friends, it's Erica. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited to share another layout for my guest designer spot over at Cut to You. I will make sure to leave them linked down below so you guys can check them out. Also, if you head on over to her shop and you purchase any of her cut files, you can use the code HEART Erica and get 20% off your order. So for today, I'm going to be using the Quilted Heart cut file, and I have cut it out on some textured white cardstock, and I'm going to be using a white textured cardstock as my background. And lately I've been using the cardstock from Doodlebug Design, and I really enjoy it, and it's given me no problems on my silhouette. So I cut it out using my Silhouette Cameo. For the background, I wanted to add some color. I'm using a white background, so I'm going to use this Perfect Posy Shimmerz just to create some color in the background. And I just did some little pencil marks around the heart. I laid it on the background, did some pencil marks so I knew kind of where the color needed to go, where it would be peeking out behind the cut file. And I'm just going to go through and just add some of this shimmers around, and then I'm going to go in after the Perfect Posy dries and then go in with some Heidi Swapp Color Shine in Tinsel. It's my favorite silver mist that I have right now, and it's almost gone, but I did find a different color that is pretty similar that once this tinsel is gone, I will start using that. So I'm just going to show you the process of me just kind of going through and adding the little splatters. These little shimmers, I think they're inklings is what they're called. You have to activate them with water. They come kind of like a little cake in that little pot. So you just add a little bit of water to get them activated. I use my little paintbrush here and just tap with a pencil and add a bunch of splatters in the background. I do go in with a piece of clear packaging and kind of smush some of it into the background as well. And then I will go in and also use a roll of paper towels and kind of dry some of it up in between different applications. So you'll just see me going in and tapping until I get the look that I am going for. The collection that I'm going to be using is the Doodlebug Design Winter Wonderland collection, and I absolutely love this collection. I love the colors in this collection, and the little icons and critters are just really cute. So I really wanted to use this collection, and I thought it went great with this Perfect Posy Shimmerz lavender color. So just going in, I'm going to go through and add some more of the purple up here to the top, because I couldn't really see a whole bunch of splatter behind the cut file up there, so I'm going to add a little bit more to the top. I will leave this collection linked down below if you're interested in it. It is a perfect winter collection, but not just for winter, also for photos of maybe just being cozy inside on a winter's day. That is really what my photos are all about. I'm going to actually be documenting photos of one of our dogs, Lola. She was so cozy on the couch, curled up in her favorite cozy blanket. So I snapped some photos of her. It's a white blanket and she absolutely loves it. So she was nice and cozy inside. So that is what I'm going to be documenting. And I just thought this winter collection was perfect to document the photos. I love the purples and the aquas and the pinks in this collection. It's just really fun and soft and pretty. So I'm just taking my heat tool and drying all of the shimmers that is on the cardstock. And I didn't prep this cardstock with any gesso or anything. There's a little bit of warping on it, but not too bad. I'm going to go in now with some of the Heidi Swapp tinsel, and I'm going to add some of that to the background as well. Oh, actually, I'm adding a little bit more of the purple here at the top. And then I'll go in with the tinsel and use the paintbrush to do the same type of splattering technique to the background. And then once that's dry, I'm going to take the cut file, add some foam adhesive all over the back of it, and pop it up on the background. I did tape down this section up here because it was curling at the top, and I knew if I started to add splatter, the splatter would start running on the page. So I made sure to use some washi tape to tape that down while I added the tinsel to the cardstock. And it's really pretty, and it's kind of hard to see because of the lighting, but you'll be able to see a little bit of that silver in the close-up photos. I just really love adding the silver tinsel whenever I do a winter background. If I'm going to add some type of splatter, I love to make sure that I add a little bit of this tinsel. It just reminds me of snow, and has a little bit of shimmer and shine to it, so it's really, really pretty. And then mixed with the purple, I just really love the way that that looks. So I left a lot of this process in so that you guys could see it. I did speed it up quite a bit because this would have been like an hour video if I left it all in, but I just wanted to show you the process of how I create the color splats in the background. Really, really easy, simple to do, and it's a lot of fun. I just love the effect that it gives to the background. So I'm going to get this all dried up, and then I will take a paper towel roll and roll it up just to remove some of the excess liquid on the page. And then I'm going to get started on the layout. So here is the cut file, and it's got a bunch of foam adhesive on the back. I'm going to remove some of the backings to these and get this stuck down to my layout. And I just have it in the center of the page. And then these are the 4 photos of Lola all curled up on the couch. And I'm going to mat them on a piece of pink pattern paper from the Winter Wonderland 6x6 paper pad. I love the 6x6 paper pads, and that's what I use to back the cut file. I really just wanted to showcase all of the pretty colors and the patterns in this collection. So that's what I used to back the cut file. And this shape was pretty easy to back, so it went by really quickly. So I'm going to use this bright pink paper to mat my photos on. And since I only have one of the bright pink patterns on backed on the cut file, I thought it would be fun to back the photos with that bright pink paper. So just using this trimmer, and I'm still not sure if I love this trimmer or not yet, but I'm going to get these trimmed down and then add foam adhesive to the back of them, and then get them popped up onto the cut file. I do use 2 pieces of fun foam and get them stuck down. And then just use some of the embellishments from the collection to add to the right and left of the photos. I have a really cute little die cut tree, and then I used 2 doodle pops on this layout. I love the doodle pops so much. They're like my favorite Doodlebug product ever. They're just so much fun, and I love the dimension and just the feel and texture of them. And the 2 doodle pops that I use have some a little bit of like a glitter accents on some of the pieces. So like I use a little polar bear, and he's got little glitter, pink glitter. The inside of his ears are pink glitter. And then the little snowman that I use to the right of the photo has got glitter, pink glitter on his hat and mittens, and it's just really, really cute. So it just adds a little bit of interest and dimension to the layout. So if you've never purchased a Doodlebug ephemera pack, they are full of embellishments. I mean, look at all of these die cuts that come in the pack. I swear there's like 124 pieces in the icon pack. And so I'm just going through, I had to spread it out onto my desk to go through everything. And I'm just going to kind of go through these different things and find out what I want to use. I love the little polar bear, but he was just a little big, and the doodle pop is just a little bit smaller than the piece that the polar bear die cut. So I'm going to go ahead and use the doodle pop. And I'm just going to use some foam adhesive to pop him up, which is going to give him even more dimension. I have that little pink tree back there as well, and I just think he looks super cute there right next to Lola. I did pull out the chit chat piece that says happy, and I'm going to use that for part of my title. That is popped up on 3 pieces of foam adhesive, so it's very, very dimensional down there. And I really love the way that that looks there at the bottom of the photos. So I'm just going to fidget around with the placement of the embellishments and get them where I want them to go. I use some word bubbles as well. And then I also create a little cluster at the top left of the cut file. It was just feeling kind of bare up there, so I wanted to add something there as well. So I used a little banner that says Snuggle Weather, and then some of the cute critters from the die cut pack, and then also from one of the sticker sheets from the same collection. Also add in some of the snowflakes and an enamel heart there as well. I love the little enamel hearts and sprinkles from all of the collections from Doodlebug. They just have the cutest critters, and it just always makes me smile. So you'll just see me kind of going around using some different pieces to try to figure out which ones I want to use on the layout. This cut file is a lot of fun. It could be used for so many different layouts, different themes. It is a great one for Valentine's Day, but I really wanted to use it on something different. So that's why I went with the Winter Wonderland collection, since we are in winter. And then I also wanted to try to use it on a like winter snow photo. So I thought Lola cozied up inside on a winter's day would be perfect, just to show that you can use this collection for other things besides just snow photos. So there is that super cute little Doodle Pop snowman. And then I'm going to end up pulling out this little critter behind the polar bear and just putting the speech bubble, and I'll use this critter up here at the top left here in just a minute. So I will leave this cut file linked down below. If you have not yet purchased this one, this is a must-have cut file. It is so simple, just a simple design, but it's going to add a lot of color and pattern to your layout. I think it would be really fun as a mini album as well. A heart shape is really, really simple and fun to use as a mini album base. So this would make a really cute mini album cover. And then you could just cut just the outline of this cut file for your base pages. I think that would be really fun. So I have that little cluster going on at the top, and I'm going to get some of these little enamel hearts stuck down to the layout as well. For the rest of my title, I'm going to pull out some of the alphas from Doodlebug Design and just spell out the word Lola in this light pink color, which is so, so pretty. And I'm going to do it in all caps. And then I will go ahead and do my journaling on my We Are Memory Keepers typewriter and type out some journaling and put it right there under Lola. This is the new font of Alpha from Doodlebug Designs. I absolutely love it. I love the little thin typewriter font, and it comes in all of the Doodlebug colors. I will leave it linked down below for you guys if you're interested. It is a new release. It was just released recently within the last few months. So if you guys have not picked this one up and you are a Doodlebug fan like me, then you will want to get these alphas because they're so, so fun. There I am on the other side of my desk, just got my typewriter, so I'm just going to type up my journaling, cut it into strips, and then add it to the layout. The last thing that I do is add a row of the enamel hearts, the tiny hearts at the very bottom, and I just do them in all of the colors that are on the layout just to bring some color down to the bottom right corner. So it just kind of ties everything together. And then I add a border strip from the 12 by 12 Winter Wonderland sticker sheet to the bottom and to the top of my layout. I love that the Doodlebug stickers are actually 12 by 12 size. There are some border stickers out there that are just a little bit short, and it drives me crazy. I don't know if any of you have that same issue or know what I'm talking about, but Doodlebug is 12 by 12 all the way, so it goes from the edge of the paper, and I absolutely love that because it drives me nuts when it's just a little bit short. So I will have some still shots for you at the end, and you can also head on over to Cut to You and check out my blog post. If you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up and subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you will be notified every time that I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. I will see you in my next video. Bye.